Hey guys, welcome back. I guess welcome back to the sunny side. Although this is not the sunny side, this is my music education channel. I'm Sunny, guys. I hope everyone is having a super amazing day. Welcome back. Today, I'm going to show you guys how to play a scale. Guys, got it? So, specifically, I'm going to show you guys how you should be practicing a scale in jazz. You guys cool? All right. There is no P, and so I only use two. I don't actually play in scales. I use tonal centers. So I play in tonal centers, like major, minor, So like, but whatever, man. Okay, like whatever. That's not like the point. You have to practice your scales. Everybody practice scales. You have to practice them, and you need them because like you get tested on them. So like whatever, man. But you absolutely have to know them. You have to know your tonal centers. You have to know they figure. Like that's not the point. What's the what? No. Here we go. Wow, that's some nonsense, blah, blah. Thanks for sticking it out to this point in the video, guys. What's up? All right, here we go. There is no PDF for this. You have to learn it, period. You want to play jazz, you got to learn it. And so here we go. The chords we are playing are D minor 7, G7 to C major. This is a 2-5 in the key of C. Now, we're going to play our scales on this. The deal is, and we're only going to play one scale, okay? C major. At no dominant bebop, no passing tones, no. There are a lot of half-step rules that you guys are going to get a little later. But in the meantime, I'm just going to show you guys this particular exercise. I know you guys want to bop right away. I know you guys want to turn your brains off and just go like, ugh. That's what yesterday's exercise was for. You know, like. I get it. That's what yesterday. You close your eyes and play your sax. You know, that's nice and cool. And you're going to be there with a different type of sound as well. So just hold on. Let me show you what's going on, how this kind of scale thing works. And then you're going to be cool, man. Then everything is going to flow. So here we go. So first off, we're going to play C major. Now, the important thing to do is you kind of have to have a target, and you have to have, you have to play the right notes on the beat, right? Or you're not going to be playing this. You're not going to be playing D minor 7. You're going to be playing the piano. Everybody's going to be playing D minor 7 except you. So because if you listen to it, no piano, no comping, no music, nothing. I'm going to play you C, D, E, F, G, and you're going to hear this sounds like C major. Because I am playing right, I'm playing the C major triad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And in between the triad, I'm popping in those chords, the scale notes, as passing tones. Words, right? We learn in the language. There you go. So. It's not really where you are, it's where you're going, man. And that's what music's about, motion and rest. Now, this exercise, okay, so that's the deal. You can hear that that's C major, even if you can't hear anything. You know that's what that is, okay? That's what that is. That's not this. Right? It's not that. It's definitely not this. It's not that. It's not that. It's this. It's not this. Oh man, all this jazz juice. I'm using this mouthpiece these days. So I'm not really playing a lot. I'm just kind of hanging out back in Toronto now. So this mouthpiece is a little easier on me, but blows more jazz juice. So anyways, here we go, guys. So those are all different things, right? You want to hear the sound that you're playing, especially as a saxophone player. And we're not doing that exercise. We'll do it another day. Anyways, whatever. So here we go. So for D minor 7, right? The chords are D minor 7, G7, C major. Those are the chords That's what you're doing. All right, now guys will say like, play D minor 7 root for bar, then G7, look like. Oh my god, I played jazz. I'm a hero. So, man. All right, whatever. That's not the exercise. So here we go. We're going to play into the root, and we're going to start it. So we're going to think of D on beat 1, but we're going to start on the end of 3. We're going to play into beat 1, and we're going to play into D. It's 3 notes, and we're going to start. Oh, guys, watch. Make sure you guys get neck straps that actually work, right? So we're going to start. We're going to play into D. So it's and 2. Sorry, it's 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 4, and 1. So D on beat 1. And so there you go. So you're going to start on, figure it out. D, 1, you're going to start on G. And F, E, D. So it's G, F, E, D. And that is your D minor 7 scale that you're going to, we're playing C major, right? We're playing it through the chords. So here we go. So on D minor 7, you're going to hear, right? It's so we're not playing beat 1, because we're starting way into the bar here. D is beat 1. The landing note is beat 1. So you're starting on G, right? The next chord is G, and we're going to play into G. And we're going to keep going. C, B, A, G. And 2, and 3. Right? Anyways, so here we go. So you're going to play G down to D. Then you're going to play the next chord. Then you're going to play into C. Into C. So you're going to play F, E, D, C. Right, guys? Everything cool? And that's it. That's how you play your C. And you can hear the chords. Does that sound familiar in jazz? How about this? How about that? How about... So that's how you do it. Now check this out. Everybody cool? Now, forget about anything. Just forget about it. So you're playing into D. Then you're going to play into the third. You're going to play into F. B, A, G, F. Into the F. And then you're going to go play into the third of G, which is B. E, D, C, B. And then you're going to keep going into the third of C. A, G, F, E. So you just played from the top. We're going, so far we played into the roots, and now we're playing into the thirds. So the question you guys have, but you haven't asked it yet, but you want these little, and the problems that you guys encounter, it's like, because I have this problem. So like, the problem is you practice a 2-5 and you're like, so what, man? Okay, great. And then you forget it. Like, that's a cool 2-5. Like you might play some kind of bird thing or whatever, right? And you'll forget it. You'll only go, it's just a lick, man. You forget your lick. And I know you guys want to sit there and bop. It's why I gave you that first scale exercise. And you're going to play that for the next 2-3 years of your life. And then I'm going to give you the same exercise based off a different scale, which will change your playing dramatically. You'll move from this particular open sound that we're going for to something a little more dense and perhaps a little more funky, right? I'm going to show you how to use the 13, like whatever, man, down the road. But like for the meantime, this is what you do. So we went into the roots And you get this perpetual motion in the scale of these kind of 2/5 things ish, staying with the scales. Like, so we're gonna play into the third again. So we're gonna play, and you don't have to play into the third, right? Watch this. I'm gonna play into the D, and I was playing into the G afterwards. Root, root. Right, I was playing, and then I circled around the third of C. Forget that. I'll tell you that another time. And so, okay, so I did that into the root. Now I'm going to play into the root of D, and instead of playing into the root of G, I'm going to play into the root. I'm going to play into the third of G. So I'm going to play into D, and then I'm going to play into B. Oh, sorry, played into C. My bad. Right? So into the, and you can mix it up. Right? And then I played into the fifth. So I'll do it again. I played into the D, and then I played into the B, and then I'm going to play into the G, which is the 5 of C. All right. Anyways, that didn't really sound that good, right? Maybe you don't play that one on the gig. Maybe you don't show that to your friends. Maybe you keep that one in the woodshed. Anyways, so after you get it moving forward, you start to practice these cascading lines. And the reason we're not starting on beat 1, because these octave displacements, let's call them, or just go, let's call them octave displacements, whatever. They, in jazz, they happen on the and, right? Or it sounds weird. And if we practice this scale on the downbeat, like say I started on A, right? The fifth of D, and I went 1 and 2 and 3. Well, first, you can't play. That's not how you play, man. You're like, you don't want to double every single note, right? So you did like, so you go into it is the first one on the and the upbeat. The second is like, that's weird, man. We displace the beat on the and so that way you can play the little fragment and just move the entire fragment up without really thinking about it. I guess I played into the 7. All right, now that's how you would practice a 2/5, right? And then you would loop it around some stuff, right? Put some licks in there, whatever. We'll do it another time. But for today, I want you to keep cascading this exercise. So and then eventually resolve it back to C. Personally, I like to resolve things with a bit of a lick attached to it. So, because I want, you practice as you play as you practice. It's why I'm always doing the noodly thing, right? Always a little, keep your chops fresh. But that's the deal, man. Right? We'll do a number of lessons on this particular concept, but that's how you play your scale. You have to be able to hear the chord that you're playing with the scale. We're away from the pianos, we're away from the rhythm tracks, where it's just you, your saxophone, and do, re, mi, right? Except it's do, mi, so. And that's the deal. Into the D, into the G, into the C. And that's your homework. Into the D, into the G, into the C, and then if you want, keep going. Into the F, into the B, into the E, into the A, and say it in your head when you're doing it. That's why there's no music. You have to memorize this. And there you go. And keep going, figure it out. Obviously, play stuff that feels good under your fingers. And finally, the real thing you guys have to do is you have to find examples of this in the music. And it's everywhere. It is like the number one lick people use. the hell am I playing, man? Here's the like that's like the number one lick in jazz. Like so like the resolution was pretty lame. Sorry, guys. So get out there and find it. There you go. So into the D chord, D, F, A, right? You guys should know your chords right now. So into the D, then into the G, into the C, and then you're gonna play into the F, into the B, into the E, into the thirds. And you can mix it up, find out what sounds good. You're gonna start cascading these things. We'll do more on this exercise. And if you move more through this exercise, you will hear moving through a bunch of chords. And that's the deal, guys. I wish everyone the best. When you're ready for lessons, you guys know what to do. Go down to your local music store and don't bug me. No, man, I wish everyone the absolute best. And do it. This is it. All right, now, this is it. Little chunks, little chunks. You're going to switch it up later on. Whatever. I'm playing random sax wank right now. So, but whatever. That's what you guys. That's how you practice your scale. It is practice as you play as you practice. This approach that I'm showing you guys is how you play, or how you play saxophone. Anyways, if you're a piano player, you do it differently. But like the sax, this is what you do. So that's what you do, guys. Get out there and be your best. And once again, tonal centers, right? Okay, whatever you guys get it. And that's the action, guys, from thesunnyside.net. I'm Maestro du Soleil. I'm Sunny, wishing everyone the best and have a super beautiful day. And I'll see you guys.